Hey Kenny, how you doing today?
Tom, I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm fantastic as well.
Good.
This is our YouTube channel.
It is. Welcome.
Any of you watching this have, of course, found our YouTube channel, which is great. So hit the subscribe button down below. This is our Athletes in Motion podcast. We call it Athletes in Motion because we believe everyone's an athlete.
That's right.
And everyone should be in motion. We want you to be moving around. It's the active lifestyle that we try to promote. So
Yeah, I think we're excited to have guests on that do a wide variety of things. We have everything from experts in nutrition to professional athletes to ballet dancers, all that good stuff. We've been fortunate enough to have these people on to just talk about how they take their craft that they've taken to their level and how they can give those lessons and give it to those folks that are just trying to get off the couch and do things to move.
Yeah.
One of those really cool things we can do.
And we find that there's a lot of similarities, whether you're the top elite athlete to just getting off the couch to run your 5K, go through the same issues mentally, physically. You go through the same patterns, the same issues of motivation and all of that. So we try to break it down into nice conversations. It's just relaxed, us talking with some friends. We get to meet some great people. We get some great advice out of it. I think it's been fun. It's been good. We're in year 2. As you see this now, most of them started off as just audio only. Then we added the YouTube channel. So we're gradually growing the video side of this. So look for a new intro and a few other things that we'll add over the next year. But we're having a lot of fun with it. So why don't you tell us about you, Kenny? Because
Okay.
I think that's the next thing. People don't know us.
Sure. I'm Kenny. I'm a Libra. I enjoy quiet moonlight walks in the park. I'm a owner of a place called the Recovery Lounge here in Tennessee. Pretty excited. We basically took my enthusiasm for athletics and be able to turn a business into it. So we do cryotherapy, compression therapy, all those things to help those people that are sore, either sore from life or sore from exercise or sore from just flying or working. How do we make them feel better? I'm also an enthusiast when it comes to sports, so I do triathlons, bikes, anything to scare me slightly. I like to say I like to scare the crap out of myself a little bit, and that's what gets me up in the morning. So that's my background. I'm excited about being in the business of health and wellness, being able to talk to people about health and wellness, and try to do those things that those folks that we're talking to. Be able to do that.
Yeah.
You, Tom?
Athlete for many years, almost 20 years of triathlon. I'm a USAT certified triathlon coach, US Masters swim coach, and an independent bike fitter. So we might have a little bit of a heavy skew towards triathlon, but usually we bounce around to all sports because we find that kind of runs back and forth. So one of the things I love is working with folks from especially the get off the couch folks that just getting into a new lifestyle, active lifestyle, moving and getting healthy. And one of the big things we'll do, my company is Tom Our Endurance, so we're 2 of the sponsors of this podcast. So we've got our 2 companies that are the main sponsors of this podcast. And also we like to promote recovery in general because both of us believe in it as a main thing. So you'll see that running theme throughout our podcast and our conversations is that we like to talk about recovery and how we get through it, especially as we age up as age groupers.
Sure.
Like I just aged up. And it's getting a little bit harder, I got to tell you. I spent a lot of time at the Recovery Lounge. It's kind of how Kenny and I met each other. And we've kind of gone from there. So getting people off the couch, getting people active is really what gets me excited and gets me out of bed in the morning just to work with other folks that way.
Yeah, and I think what we found in doing these shows is there's a common thread. It doesn't matter if you're an elite athlete, if you're somebody just getting off the couch, if anybody trying to just move, if you're an athlete. It's those common threads of being able to face struggle and face those things. I mean, most of our episodes, we get the fortunate event to have people open up about how they became where they're at, and it's never a straight line. It's always a path that's going to yield some greatness, but it's going to be tough at first.
And sometimes not a path that they've chosen.
Exactly.
It just kind of opened up and they went with it, which is fantastic. Great stories.
Yeah,
great
I think
stories.
that's, for us to be able to share that with you, I think that is the one thing that's really kind of cool. Like you said, we get an opportunity to ask those questions and be able to talk to those folks so that you guys hopefully can learn something from it. We learn definitely a lot from it. And we have a good time.
Yeah.
You're getting to meet some cool people.
Yeah, so click on the subscribe button down below so when the next episode comes up, you'll be alerted. Give us some comments and feedback. Let us know what you want to hear more of, less of, what we could do better. We're always improving.
Yeah.
We love the feedback. Make sure you hit the button down below, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks.
Thanks.
That red means it's recording.
Glad you
I
let me know
think.
that. I'm new at this. I've never
I'm
done
a
this
pro.
before.
Don't try this at home, kids.
That's funny.